So in this video, we'll be learning how to set up a lamp on your DigitalOcean droplet. Now, one of the ways is to go into create droplet, and while you're creating the droplet, in the section which asks you to select the image, you could simply go to applications and choose a lamp on Ubuntu right from here. Otherwise, what you could also do is go back and open up your terminal, and in here let me just go to the root directory first. Actually, yeah, okay, so first you need to run two commands. I'll list these in the description below, if I remember at least. You just type in sudo apt-get update and apt-get upgrade. So this will download all the necessary updates for your droplet, and we can get going once that's done. This is a pretty straightforward process, and it won't take very long. So I'll come back when it's done. Actually, it'll ask you whether to allow this operation. Just say yes, and it will do its thing. Okay, so that was pretty straightforward. It is done. Now, one more thing you would want to do is do apt-get install task cell. For the most droplets, it will be installed already, but you might need to install it in certain cases. Anyways, after you've done that, you can just type in task cell, or rather type in sudo task cell, which is much better, and press enter. Now over here you'll be greeted with this GUI where you can just go down and go down with your arrow keys, press space when you come near the LAMP server part, and then press enter. That will set up your LAMP, and this might take some time. It will ask you for the MySQL root password. You can keep it blank, but I would highly recommend that you keep it something. I'll just do that, and it'll ask me again, and there we go. So it'll install that. Once that's done, we can real quickly load in the new IP address, and we can go to it. Yeah, we can just type the IP address in there, and we can go to it once the setup is complete. That doesn't take a very long time, and when we paste it, you'll see that it'll say Ubuntu default page. That is because we don't really have anything installed right now. In the next video, we'll be learning more about that, but first we'll install what's known as PhpMyAdmin. So if you've been using something like XAMPP or LAMP, you'll probably be very XAMPP or WAMP, you'll probably be very familiar with the database administration plugin, you could say, called PhpMyAdmin. And fortunately enough, it is really easy to install it. Just do apt-get install PhpMyAdmin, and it'll get a confirmation from me. I'll just say yes, and we will get all of the archives that are required. And in here where it says please choose the web server, you will just press space on Apache 2 and then press enter. That will set up our Apache configuration just to allow PhpMyAdmin. When it says whether to configure database for dbconfig common, just say yes, and it will ask you for the MySQL root password. Enter that and press enter. Then it'll ask you for an administrator. It'll ask you for the password again. Just press enter and then enter the password confirmation. It'll reload your Apache server, and now if I go to the IP address /PhpMyAdmin, you can see, okay. And the reason being, we need to, that was a minor typo, but if I enter in PhpMyAdmin, it will open that up. I can enter root and my password, and it will log me into PhpMyAdmin, which is really neat. So I won't be saving the password actually. Over here you can configure everything. In the next video, we'll learn how to set up SSH keys or rather, we'll actually learn how to upload your file onto onto your server.